there you are, 24 minutes after the hour. When it comes to dating, who should pay? The girl or the guy? Well, a new poll reveals that 51% think the man should pay on the first date. So does our panel of Gen experts agree? Joining us now, Chloe Melas, HollywoodLife.com reporter, Camille Foster, the co-host of Fox Business Network's The Independents, and from CampusReform.org, Catherine Timpf. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
And I'm still kind of in this dating scene, too, so I'm kind of surprised that it's only 51%. Chloe, I'm going to start with you. Are the days gone where the women don't put any cash in their purse when they go out on the first date?
Listen, I'm from the South. I went to Auburn University, and I was always under the assumption that if a guy asks you out, that means that he's probably going to foot the bill. But every time I ever went on a first date before I got engaged, I always reached. I always offered to help pay. But I do think that the lines are blurred with online dating, and I just feel like social norms are changing. And now that women are so much more powerful and we can pay for ourselves, some guys actually expect girls to offer to pay.
But Camille, I mean, sometimes is it nice for a guy to pay? Does that make you feel like a man to pay?
I would feel really, really uncomfortable if I wasn't paying. Now, granted, I had to talk to my wife about this morning because we've been dating since I was 16. I have absolutely no experience in the adult dating universe.
Okay.
But I'd feel pretty strange if I was going out on a first date and not paying. And really, I expect she'll let me know when it's okay for us to do it some other way.
Yeah. Well, I'm starting to find in this culture of these fuzzy relationships where you don't even know if it's really a date. Sometimes people don't even end up going out on dates. And the first date and the man paying can kind of clarify what this relationship is going to evolve into, Catherine.
Exactly. There's a lot of let's watch Netflix, hang out in sweatpants, go out in a big group of friends. You're texting your friends. I don't know. I think
it's more than just watching Netflix.
I think maybe we're dating. I don't know. What do you think? He said this. He didn't. And if you go out and he pays, it kind of means you're dating. And if not, then you're just buddies, you're bros, whatever, maybe not. But if it's not expected for him to pay, if that's not a signal anymore, then I don't know how I would ever figure it out.
Is there any sort of respect that you gain or lose by who's paying, or does that not have any?
Well, I spoke to my fiance about this yesterday, and he said he's always paid for a first date, no matter who he's asked out or how well or bad the date has gone. But he said that it is always nice when the woman offers to split the bill or says something about it, even, I guess, if she doesn't really mean it.
No,
if you go out on a first date, ladies, if you're really excited about the guy, you might go get a manicure, pedicure, you might get some new lipstick. You're spending all this money, Catherine.
Exactly.
You can pay a little bit of something.
If he doesn't pay, it's not a date. It's two people hanging out, eating dinner at the same table, or sitting next to each other, staring at the same movie screen. That's what makes it a date. If not, you're just buddies hanging out, and that's all there is to it.
At the same time, we are becoming more powerful, more independent, making our own money. So at what point do you start either going Dutch or the woman offers to pay sometimes, Camille?
I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm a little bit old-fashioned, but there's something chivalrous about paying for the first date, about opening doors. I like all of that stuff. So as women get more powerful, undoubtedly, not the weaker sex, but perhaps the fairer sex, I don't mind taking care and holding open the door, putting my jacket down on the street is maybe a bit much.
Wow.
If you can avoid that, that would be nice.
Go walk with you on the
street
then.
You know.
What does Hollywood have to say about this? They seem to be very progressive, or at least they think they are in the dating world.
They are. So two very different stories. So Anna Kendrick, you know her from Twilight, she actually spoke out about this in an article recently and said it's actually meaningless who pays on the first date, but that it actually sets a precedent if the guy does not pay on the first date, and it looks like a poor use of his judgment, that it's kind of still that age-old thing that the guy needs to pay. But Jennifer Aniston actually famously went on a date after she and Brad Pitt split up. The date was so bad that afterwards she ate her food really quickly and then she paid the bill so that she could leave early.
Get out of there. So way to go, Team Aniston. All right, Chloe, Camille, and Catherine, thanks, guys.